The government of St. Kitts and Nevis will attempt to extend the COVID-19 state of emergency when it meets on Friday, 17th April in the National Assembly. The current state of emergency and its regulations will end on the 18th and can only be extended by Parliament. Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris, in a statement to the nation, said a resolution to extend the state of emergency will be put before members of the National Assembly as health authorities work to minimize the number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in the Federation.
The Cabinet of Ministers has therefore determined that it is necessary to extend the state of emergency currently in place and to extend regulations made under the Emergency Powers Act in order to continue the fight against COVID-19. The St. Kitts and Nevis Constitution provides that a declaration of emergency shall lapse after 21 days unless it is approved by a resolution of the National Assembly. Saturday, the 18th April, will be 21 days since the state of emergency was proclaimed on the 28th of March. As a result, there will be an emergency sitting of the National Assembly on Friday, the 17th April at 10 a.m. This sitting has been called to debate and pass a resolution to extend the state of emergency. Further regulations would be made to come into force once the current regulations expire on Saturday, the 18th April.
Prime Minister Harris stated that new state of emergency regulations will come into effect at 6 a.m. on Saturday, 18th April and will continue until 25th April at 6 a.m. A total lockdown will begin from 18th April. However, partial lifting of the curfew will occur on 20th and 21st April and again on the 23rd and the 24th of April. Glenn Bart, SKN Newsline.
The People's Republic of China on Taiwan on Wednesday donated some 40,000 facial masks to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis for use by the medical staff as the nation continues to battle COVID-19. Taiwanese Ambassador, His Excellency Tom Lee, said that Taiwan is helping with the donation due to the shortage of masks globally.
Taiwan can help, and Taiwan is helping. So today, on behalf of the government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, I would like to hand over 40,000 facial masks to the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. And these masks were produced in Taiwan with very good quality. And they are exactly the same as what we have in Taiwan. Our people are wearing the same mask. So I would like to end by reassuring our friends in St. Kitts and Nevis. Taiwan, as a very true friend, will continue to work closely with the government of St. Kitts and Nevis in the fight against COVID-19.
In response, Minister of Foreign Affairs and Premier of Nevis, Mark Brantley, thanked Mr. Lee for the donation and said Taiwan has set the example of sharing in a time of crisis.
The donation of these masks, I'm told some 40,000, will go a long way in ensuring that our people have some of the protection that we are asking for, and that when our people practice social distancing, and in addition, when they are required to be outside, that they wear a mask. And this, I think, equips the government in a meaningful way to be able to provide this support to our people. I believe the ambassador made a very salient point in that the world over, people are asking for masks, they're asking for protective gear. And we have seen that some nations have become insular. That is, they're starting to look inwardly, seeking to take care of their people. Taiwan, I think, has moved in the opposite direction. Taiwan is seeking to take care of its friends and allies around the world. And I believe that that is something that we ought to commend.
The presentation was done at the NEMA headquarters in Limekiln. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Protect yourself from the novel coronavirus. Wash your hands thoroughly and frequently for at least 20 seconds each time. Avoid shaking hands and touching your face with unclean hands. If you have to cough or sneeze, do so into your flexed elbow or a paper towel and then dispose of it. Keep a distance of 3 feet away from anyone with the cold or flu-like symptoms. Boost your immune system with vitamins, drink plenty of water, and get adequate rest. Visit your doctor, the nearest hospital, or health center if you or a family member becomes ill. A message from the Ministry of Health and the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA.
At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like knowing you're covered when your house gets flooded, getting your settlements quickly and fairly when a fire hits your home, and making sure your business can keep going even after an accident happens on site. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Hey, scan this. Boy, what that stand for?
We are St. Kitts and Nevis Waste Disposals.
Oh, so it's I just rent the big bin for when people clean in the yard and construction project and so?
Yes, we do that.
Okay, so what about septic tank and grease trap cleanings?
Yes, we do that.
Them portable toilet rental?
Yes, we do that.
So what about if I want to rent a sexy bar trailer for like VIP events or my outdoors wedding?
Yes, we do that.
Residential garbage pickup?
Yes, we do that.
Okay. So if my office have a bunch of documents we need shredded?
Yes, we do that.
Boy, I talking to you and you know, but when you answer me, I hearing like 10 people.
That's just the strength of our team working for you. Watch now. Call us at 662-3329 and we'll come and do that for you.
Like us on Facebook.
As the state of emergency continues, some are calling for universal testing for COVID-19 in St. Kitts and Nevis. In other words, test the entire population to ascertain the status of the nation as it relates to coronavirus infections. That call was reiterated by the Nevis Reformation Party Vice Chair, Dr. Kelvin Daly, during a recent edition of the radio talk show Issues on Freedom FM.
We have enough capacity to routinely go to households, well protected, just as they go to investigate persons who are under quarantine or to take samples from persons who are suspected of carrying the virus. They have the capacity to go to these households, village by village, road by road, and say, we are here to take samples of every person in this household. Register them person, you know who they are, you got a number so people can't discriminate against you. They know you're identified only by a number, and you are tested.
However, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws said at a recent NEOC press conference that universal testing is not recommended.
We test suspected cases, and these cases are tested based on the case definitions provided to us by the World Health Organization and the Pan American Health Organization. Now, if this suspected case has symptoms, the sample is sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency. Up to yesterday, we sent samples to CARFA, and we intend to send samples to CARFA tomorrow. There is an RSS plane coming in, and we'll be shipping off samples to the Caribbean Public Health Agency lab. Now, if the suspected case does not have symptoms, the sample is sent to the Next Generation lab for testing. Now, when we get the report from Next Gen lab, that report does not have to be verified. If it's positive, the case is announced, etc. Now, in terms of mass testing, that is not recommended. Persons are tested again based on the fact that they are suspected, and we are using established case definitions provided to us by the international organizations in so doing.
Currently, St. Kitts and Nevis has 14 confirmed cases of the coronavirus. As of April 14th, 234 persons have been tested with 187 returned negative. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Hazel Laws disclosed that not all tests for COVID-19 have been sent to CARFA laboratories in Trinidad. Speaking at a daily briefing at the COVID-19 National Emergency Operations Center, Dr. Laws indicated only samples from persons exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19 are being sent to CARFA, while the local laboratory is testing other samples. Further, the CMO, responding to a query on CARFA certification of the local laboratory doing COVID-19 testing, Dr. Laws indicated that it was not necessary.
We test suspected cases, and these cases are tested based on the case definitions provided to us by the World Health Organization and the Pan American Health Organization. Now, if this suspected case has symptoms, the sample is sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency. Up to yesterday, we sent samples to CARFA, and we intend to send samples to CARFA tomorrow. There is an RSS plane coming in, and we'll be shipping off samples to the Caribbean Public Health Agency lab. Now, if the suspected case does not have symptoms, the sample is sent to the Next Generation lab for testing. Now, when we get the report from Next Gen lab, that report does not have to be verified. If it's positive, the case is announced, etc. Now, Next Generation lab is a private lab, and they seek their own private certification, because it's an established medical laboratory, and they have their own certification.
Meanwhile, there has been suggestions that everyone should be tested for COVID-19 during the lockdown period, but the CMO seemed resolute that mass testing was not necessary. Glenn Barrett, SKN Newsline.
You care about what goes on your skin. You care about the ingredients, organic and natural products. We have Rituals brand, Victoria's Secret, and much more. Discover the collection of prestige natural beauty. There are too many chemicals. Time to change. Go to Lucky's Duty Free at King's Pavilion Hotel on Bay Road, Bastille. Treat yourself as a princess. Also, Bath and Body Works coming soon. Check us out on Facebook. Open hours are from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Give us a call. 466-7059. Lucky's Duty Free.
Quality Diagnostic Laboratory, your newest partner in your healthcare. We offer the latest in on-island clinical laboratory testing. A comprehensive range of blood tests, urine tests, stool and other testing such as cholesterol and sugar testing, as well as hormone, kidney and liver functions, and many more. Quality Diagnostic Laboratory is located at the corner of Keon Street and Fines Avenue, opposite the Greenlands pasture. Our opening hours from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday are designed with you in mind. We are also open on Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. for your further convenience. Call or contact us at 465-6657 or email us at info@qualitydiagnosticlab.com. Quality Diagnostic Laboratory. Excellence in performance.
Looking for a clean haircut to make you look your best? Then come to Creative Barber Salon on Church Street, Bastille. At Creative Barber Salon, you can choose from a wide variety of services: straight haircut, cut and shave, square and shave, children haircut, ladies cut, square, and much more. Customer service guaranteed. Opening hours Monday to Thursday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Friday to Saturday 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call 765-0460. Visit Creative Barber Salon today on Church Street, Bastille, specializing in all styles of haircuts.
With St. Kitts and Nevis confirming its 14th case of COVID-19, Minister of State for Health Wendy Phipps said none of the cases represent community transmission of the virus. Providing an update at the daily COVID-19 briefing, Minister Phipps indicated that one of the new positive cases represent local transmission within a specific household. She stated it does not represent community transmission.
The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis would have received the results of 12 tests that would have been sent to CARFA, the Caribbean Public Health Agency, and those samples would have been sent off on the 13th, which is yesterday. These are from 12 persons of contacts who had already been placed in quarantine when their contacts received the confirmation of their test results. The results were received today in very quick time, and of the 12 tests, 10 were negative and 2 were positive. These persons who tested positive were already in quarantine and will remain in isolation as per our protocol that has been in place from the very beginning. These 2 cases reside on St. Kitts, and of these 2 cases, one was a close contact of a positive case and was already in quarantine, as stated earlier. The second, however, is a family member of a suspected case already in quarantine. And these 2 cases, of course, represent local spread of the virus within that household. Let me repeat that sentence. These 2 positive cases represent local spread of the virus within that household. It doesn't say within our community, within that household.
She reported also that all of the positive cases are recovering well and the contact tracing process will continue. Glenn Bart, SKN Newsline.
A man was found dead in his home in Bath Village on Nevis on Tuesday. Police said no foul play is suspected. The man, identified as Carl Monzak, was 63 years old. Meanwhile, a person is in custody in relation to a wounding incident that occurred in Cunningham Village, Keon, on Monday, in which several persons were injured. Close to midday on Monday, 3 men were injured by the suspect, who was armed with a knife, according to police. Another 2 men escaped unhurt, but one received minor injuries while running away from the scene. The victims went to the Keon police station, and those hurt by the suspect were taken to the JNF hospital, 2 by the emergency medical service and 1 in the police vehicle. Tarkel Burrows and Akeen Barnes received injuries to their hands. They were treated and discharged. Kevin Burrows, who had visible injuries to his arm and face, was admitted. Police investigations into the matter are continuing. Persons with information in relation to this incident are asked to call the Keon police station by dialing 465-7258, their nearest police station, or the crime hotline at 707. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. For all your printing needs at top-notch quality, go to Digital Print Plus, located on Princess Street, Bastyr, St. Kitts. At Digital Print Plus, you get the best in business cards, letterheads, envelopes, wristbands, tent cards, rack cards, flyers, brochures, logo designs, posters, photos, architectural designs, 3D renderings, and so much more. Digital Print Plus gives you the best quality at competitive prices. Contact us at 767-7468 or email digitalprintskn@gmail.com or follow us on Facebook at digitalprintskn. Digital Print Plus for all your printing needs at the best quality. Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastyr, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number 1. Now you can have SKN Newsline on the go. Introducing SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Search SKN Newsline in the Google Play Store. Download the app free and stay up to date with TV news in St. Kitts and Nevis in the palm of your hands. With this app, you can watch your news reports, watch our live news feed on SKN Newsline TV, engage with us and other app users in the chat room, look at our special features, send us news tips, and call us directly. It's news on the go. The SKN Newsline Android mobile app. Download it free today. KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity Parish, St. Kitts. For all your t-shirt printing, banners and signs, promotional products, shipping, motivational speeches, computer classes, agro-processing, art and craft, and desktop publishing. Come to KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity, St. Kitts. Telephone 661-0118 or 765-7270. Email drkhrystus@kvklives.com or visit www.kvklives.com. KVK Enterprises.